Respected dear youngsters, welcome for one more day of interaction. Today, all the three texts, Bhaja Govindam, Common Sense Thought, as well as Geetha, are bit serious and also very, very important. No more you are childlike or just a ungrowing or wrongly growing youth. You are growing up and you are a youth growing in a positive right direction. Therefore, you should not hesitate in listening and understanding all these truths of life, facts of life, beauties of life, glories of life. Make to life also great and glorious. Never hesitate to receive the knowledge all the time. So, welcome. Congratulations for you being regular. Gratitudes that you are giving me this chance to ponder over these topics every day with you. And if you observe from last more than 200 days, not one, two, but three topics every day we are discussing. Through that, how much of the wisdom or knowledge we are trying to remember or communicate. If all, in fact, it becomes our own knowledge and we live life like that, how glorious, how great would be our life. Think about it. So good, you are coming. Very good, you are listening. Very, very good, you are understanding. And the best is when you are practicing. So may we all that way make not only the theory but practice also in our life of this wisdom and show to ourselves that we can live a right, joyful life by being right in our actions, righteous in our all actions. Very good. Come, three topics today. Mm, Chanting, learning, Bhaja Govindam. Then we do our common sense thought. Then also Gita. In Gita today, 14th shloka, 7th chapter is one of the top five shlokas of Gita, because here we are told to surrender to the Lord so that by His grace, the Maya, which in our life and our language, local language, called as all confusions, misunderstandings, all misdoings, misrelations, all of them we can transcend or conquer. So, in this, Bhagavan says, Mamavaye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Whoever surrender to me, they will be able to go beyond the maya. That's why, for practical purpose, this shloka 14 is one of the most important. That is why every of the Adhyatmika speakers, seekers, they quote this shloka and they make use of this shloka for them to come out of self-created confusions. Okay? Let us start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanao Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagni Rudraya नीलकंठाय मृत्युंजयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः. ॐ त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्. These are the shlokas which we are chanting, learning every day. Let us do our today's Bhaja Govindam Shlokam. Mm. Ah, Yesterday's shloka we have seen how people are the on the name of sadhana, they give up responsibilities and for the sake of feeling belly, they become Jatila Mundi Lonchita Keshaha, knowing that what they are doing is wrong, knowing that what is right, still they cheat themselves, they cheat that beautiful tradition of sannyasa, they cheat people also, they cheat God also. So let us not do that. Let us get viveka, let us get vairagya, let us get knowledge and know that knowing the God is the realization or liberation. Then take up sannyasa and go only for that. Not only in this in the sannyasa ashrama, but wherever you are. Stick to the work given and get what you deserve and be happy with that. Don't go by any bylanes or wrong ways by which you have to suffer and get regretted. That is the meaning of that sloka. Now, in today's 13th sloka or 14th also, Bhagavan talks about 15th one, sorry, about some elderly people it is talked. Okay, they are growing so much in the age. mm, And in that growing up, while growing up, every of the indulgence they have done, except Bhaja Govindam. Still, they are not giving up their asha or desires for all these nonsense, and still they are not taking up the Bhaja Govindam. This is how the mind cheats us. That is how, as young as possible, when we learn these things, slowly turn ourselves away from outer worldly to Bhaja Govindam, so better for it is that we will be able to go to Guru, listen from him, understand who is Govinda or God, how to reach to him, how to achieve him, and the life will be spiritually beautified. Okay, so the old man, very 70, 80, 90, whole body has become senile, hair is lost, white, then legs can't walk, so third leg is there in the form of danda, eyes can't see, ears can't listen, nose cannot smell, only the mouth is very taste, very that is very active to talk and taste the things, dant bhi toot gaye. Yet he is not giving up asha and repeatedly indulging in same nonsense. You also do same repeated nonsense every day do and miss the good opportunity of doing great things for your life, career, and service and spirituality. So these are the wisdoms we have to listen and we have to contemplate on them, find the truth in that, and thus change yourself to be better. If our own gained wisdom, if it is not used by us for our own growth, what will help us to rise above, to evolve? We have evolved physically by becoming a human being. Now we have to evolve morally, ethically, value wise, and spiritually. And the obstructions are the mind, its negativities, ego. They have to be conquered with the help of this wisdom. And this wisdom, when practically done, you can see the beautiful result of it. Then, with that result seen, we have to encourage, inspire ourselves to go on evolving in this way, ethically, morally, in our values, in also our spirituality. So, what is this old man's story? Ki angam galitam palitam mundam dasana vihinam jatam tundam vruddha yati gruhitva dandam tadapi namunchati asha pindam. So angam galitam. Angam is the bodily parts. Galitam is galge. They have become so old. They're all wrinkles everywhere. Old he has become. Palitam mundam, the hair has become palita, absolutely white, grey, or even gone also. Dasana vihinam jatam tundam. Tundam is mouth. दर्शन विहीनम जाता मीन्स ऑल द टीथ आर गॉन. आजकल तो डेंचर लगाते, सर पे नए बाल लगाते, पैसे लेकर रंग भी लगाते एंड प्लास्टिक सर्जरीज दे डू. ये जितना भी करो योर एज कैनॉट कम बैक टू यंग, नो. So those days these were not there. But the disease was same. What is that? It will be told. So first the description of this old man is given. Angam galitam, the body has become so senile. Palitam mundam, hair gone or became white. Then dasana vihitam jatam, tundam, mouth has become without teeth. And vruddha, extremely old. Jataha vruddho yati gruhitva dandam. He can't even walk. He needs a stick to walk. Or that walkers are there nowadays, modern world. इतना बुढ़ा हो गया But फिर भी तदपि न मुंचति आशा pindam. The asha rupi, the pindam, the asha still doesn't leave him. Still with that eyes became old or can't see, he wants to again watch the TV. Ears cannot listen, still he wants to listen some music. Body cannot move, but to all nonsense places, still he wants to go. And worst of all, that is what the teeth is broken. Still, he want to eat pakode shakode. You calculate Karo by the age of 90 years, he might have drunk hundreds of barrels of coffees and teas and sambars and pakode, everything he ate, but still there is Asha. Ask that old man of 99, what do you want to have to before you die? What is your final wish? He will not say, मैं देश के लिए सेवा करूंगा, भगवान का दर्शन चाहता हूँ, कुछ भी नहीं. He says in that fridge, yesterday I kept that rasgulla, before somebody eats it, give me, मैं खाकर मरूंगा. That is called as Asha Pinda. Namunchat means what? These Asha desire with wisdom, and by turning our attention to our higher goals, we have to give them up or conquer or rise them above. Otherwise, they won't leave you till we are died, and in the next life, they continue chasing us. So few examples we give. Others have the asha, the children should listen to me, the grandchildren should listen to me, the bahu should do continuously seva, the wife should do seva, brother should listen to me, government should listen to me. Nobody listen, and he can't listen to anyone because the years are gone. He was never listening only. Like these ashas. Oh, many number of ashas. I want to make 1 hour house. I want to have some more land, some more expansion in our business. Everything material related, everything outer things. Nothing of let me do more and more japa. Let me develop power of concentration. Let me be so powerful, concentrated, faithful in my upasana puja that for my sake the Lord should appear in that idol. He should give me jnanam, he should give me bhakti. None of this. That Buddha, itne Buddha ke phir bhi wahi. And who is that Buddha? The one who was like you only young 4 5 decades back. You also after 5 decades, you will be old. You may be 20 now, but after 50 years, 2073, you will be also 70. Is it not? And those who listen this lecture of mine 2073, they will know it. Ki 50 years back, some Swami spoke. By that time, I must be gone from this body. कहाँ गए पता था घूमते गए. So, Asha Pindam Namunchati is a very sad thing. So all the desires and ashas, not that he has not enjoyed them, he enjoyed. और भी आम खाना है, रसगुल्ला खाना है, आइसक्रीम खाना है, and he's fighting with the bahu that she gave it to the children, not to him. है ना? सब्जी वाला तरी डाला मेरे को और वो वाला नहीं डाला. She fights with her also there. Asha Pindam. Think about it, very cool. It never ends. Like you also, your friend has said, "Oh, good morning." Every day you want them to do. Every day you want them to recognize you. ये सब आशा है. And one day if they don't do, you become miserable. बस इतना ही third class your life. इतना wretched. Don't you have your own individuality? Don't you have your own dimag to know what can be the goals that can be achieved as a human being? Don't you have the purushatva? Manliness नहीं है क्या? To aim at that goal and walk. Is that begging from others? आशा पिंडम शर्म नहीं आता. If all our freedom fighters were Asha Pindam wale, they would have not sacrificed their life for the sake of nation. At the same time, there were many other lakhs and crores who were in that Asha Pindam Bewku flow. They were watching, but they never participated in freedom fighting. Not that every Indian fought for freedom. There were very many. खाके पी के enjoy कर रहे थे. Like even now, there are some people who are working for the nation in different fields. Not everyone, there are very many who are liabilities to the nation. खाके पी के सो रहे, स्वार्थी लोग घोटाले करते हुए सब अपने पेट भरते हुए अपने अपना बैंक बैलेंस बढ़ाते हुए. Even now, they are always there. There is no end to that. So think about. You want to continue your Asha Pindam, it won't end. Straight away, right now, you put a stop to it, change the total direction of thinking, orientation of thinking. Not what I want from the world, but what I can give to the world. Not the physical material things, but the sublime, subtler things. In what way I can be a contributor or giver? That way. Rise above the senses and body, not fall only at that level, only indulging in the pleasures that the body senses seek. Every low level of human being, animals do that only. If you want to continue, we can't stop you. It's your life after all, first of all, overall. But if you really think and you are able to think and you are a good thinker, think and come to your own understanding and rise above all that asha pindams like old man and enjoy your life in doing, in contributing. Don't throw a stone at the mango tree to get the mango. That every nonsense fellow does. Think about sow a mango seed or put a mango plant. Is there not a difference between these two? Plucking and eating mango chori chori and sowing the mango seeds or planting it for the next generation to eat it. Who is great? थोड़ा दिमाग से सोचो, दिल से सोचोगे, योर डिजायर ओरिएंटेड माइंड विल पुल यू, हाँ कौन देखने वाला है, बहुत अभी तो मेरे को खाने का मन है, मैं चोरी करके या कुछ करके खाता हूँ. That is a lower fellow. He is not fit for Gita classes. Get lost. Those are fit for Gita. Those are really thinkers, matured. Those who really think they are wise. उनके लिए ये सब बात है. Not for every Tom, Dick, Harry. So this old man, Angam Galitam, Palitam Mundam, Dasana Vihinam Jatam Tundam, Vruddha, Yat Gruhitva Dandam, Tadapi, Namunchati Asha Pindam. And what he has to do, right from as early as possible, give up all that, take up Bhaja Govindam, he should do that. Now, after studying this shloka, don't fight with your Dadaji at home, huh? That is very bad. Swamiji told me to tell you that you have become old, still your Asha Pindam, you are not leaving. Leave all that, do my homework. Don't tell this to your Dadaji. Swamiji told to do seva, so your seva is do my homework. I am sure you are not so unnecessarily intelligent. Okay? Any of these spiritual things or values told, na, they are not told to observe in others and point out. It is for us to learn and grow so that they observe us and we become an example to them. इतना कॉमन सेंस जरूर रखना. डोंट चीट योर सेल्फ विथ योर ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस एंड ओवर इंटेलिजेंस. अति बुद्धि से मूर्खता को बेवकूफी को प्रदर्शन मत करो. डोंट बिकम लाफेबल लेटर ऑन. So this is the meaning, very simple. Our idea is what? Let us be the givers, let us be the contributors, let us be the ones to add to the resources and beauty of the world wherever we are placed. आज जो मिलेगा, let us be contented with that. Even उसके लिए भी दिमाग नहीं लगाना. Our mind is fully in what creative thing I can do, what constructive I can do for the world in whichever the field I am, wherever I am placed. Is it not good slok? And they go oppositely to each other. If you are aiming at good higher goals, Asha Pinda will not trouble you. And if you are not aiming at any goal, Asha Pindam will trouble. Once you become victim of Asha Pindam, you will never be able to have that intelligence to conceive the higher goals and work for it. Like when your mind is how to what to eat in the refrigerator, do you think you can study? Do you think you can help your mother, father? तुम्हारा दिमाग उधर ही फंसे रहेगा. And the training from as young as possible we have to give. That we have to be a giver, not the taker. And also know that the Asha Pindam will never end how much ever you grow. Therefore, don't succumb to the cheating of the mind which says, our pan shall enjoy, our das shall enjoy. That Buddha was told this Vajagovindam when he was 20 years like you. But he said, ki 30 tak I'll enjoy. When 30 again he was reminded, he said 40 tak. Now 40 में बताया 50 तक, 50 में बताया 60 और 60 में वो गुरु छोड़ दिया. अब गुरु जिंदा थोड़ी रह गए इनके लिए. अब nobody went to tell him. He continued to be in the Asha Pindam only. Now he has become old, about to die. Just Yamaraj is coming there. Still he has got. You know that example of frog and snake I told you? The snake has consumed half of the frog. But the frog is trying to eat the outer insects, thinking that it is going to be living long. एक दो मिनट में कप उस मेंढक को मंडूक को the snake is going to eat away. That snake is Kala Sarpam, the death. We are the frog and we are running for the things outside. We have to try to achieve something before we die. So he went on postponing. You also do the same. एक दिन और, 2 दिन और 1 घंटा और, एक और सीरियल ना, एक और सिनेमा देखता हूँ, एक और बार दोस्तों के साथ मस्ती करूँगा. This is called आशा पिंडम. That won't it will change the color, but it will not leave you. It won't leave. Is it not? And then you will only go for it. If you want to go, go. But then you can never be a person of contribution to the nation or any higher, greater achievements. You will not be a yogi, you'll be only a bhogi and rogi. Think. ऐसा ही चाहते तो करो. No, no, but the Gita students are here to be blessed by Krishna and for the higher achievements. Gita or Bhaja Govindam students. So let us change our mind's attitude from the becoming the victim of Asha Pindam to be a thinker to conceive great ideas and visions, work towards that. I am happy Lord gave this vision of talking on Gita to you all. You know, otherwise with Asha Pindam in my mind this 1 hour, I'll be there somewhere eating or sleeping and you know, thank God. Bhagwan, remove even the final Asha also from me and tune myself to the divinity. May I be of service to you and the world spiritually. This is what is my prayer. Okay, that is a point. Let us chant it 11 times. Om Sri Govinda Paramatmana Adi Shankara Paramatmana Anugrahena Paramatma सनातनमस्य विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त विद्यार्थीनां समस्त शक्ति ज्ञान प्राप्ति द्वारा उज्ज्वल दिव्य जीवन प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति कल्याणार्थम भज गोविंद स्तोत्रांतर्गत श्लोकस्य पारायणं जपम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओके स्टार्ट. ओम अंगं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अंगंगलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अंगं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् अङ्गं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डम्. Only 2 or 3 or 5% each of this shloka we are explaining to you. Lot of examples can be given, lot of explanations can be given, but the main thought is being conveyed. Thank you. Let us go to our common sense thought. The common sense thought is very common today, that for mind's mischief, okay, the mind's mischief sequence may today's thought is what? For all my failures and miseries, others are the cause, others are at fault. Therefore, I must fight with them, I must change them, I must take revenge, etc. This is a very funny, nonsensical mischief the mind plays. And thus, we always try to be extroverted in trying to change the people. Whereas the cause for all our miseries and failures are within us only. If you follow the mind, it will escape. It will make us escape, or it will not allow us to trace to the cause of the dukkha called our own wrongdoings and never allow us to find the solution. Instead, it only makes the problem aggravated in trying to find the solution where it is not. in the form of the other people, the outer situations. I only am somewhere indisciplined, not sufficiently equipped, did not understand the thing properly, or did not work properly, or might have left it halfway. These are the reasons for which I am a failure. Not the government, not the world, not the God, not the Prakriti, not the other people. The one who thinks the others are cause for my happiness or misery, he is an ignorant fool. In spiritual language, he is called as samsari. The one who knows that he is a cause for his own happiness or misery, he is a correctly intelligent person. Then, how he is a cause for misery? Know it and avoid it. How I am a cause for my happiness? Know and practice it. Then you are a wise person. So, the mind's mischief of taking us away from the solution, from the root cause of problem, by pointing out to others that they are the cause of my miseries and my failures, etc. Think coolly. This is one of the very, very important thing in life, because such miseries in life every day come to us. And every day while fighting with others, we aggravate it only. Never be like that person, of aggravating the problems by trying to find the reason of the problem as well as solution outside. It is within me, in my own misunderstanding and misdoings is the cause of dukkha. So right understanding, right doings will be the cause of sukha. Corona is not cause to trouble you. You are the cause. You have no immunity. You took it for granted and you went outside, even though so many cautions are told, so many cares are told. How kaun hai galat? You fail because father mother put you in college or books they gave. Instead of studying, you just wasted time in your TV, your cell phone, your friends, all your nonsense. And tell कि the question paper बहुत tough दिया है. फिर क्या देना चाहिए? इंस्टेड ऑफ क्वेश्चन पेपर आंसर पेपर देना चाहिए. चलो ठीक, टू एवरी आंसर डू यू नो व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन? दैट आल्सो आई डोंट नो. सिर्फ क्लास में कभी जाते मैक्सिमम बंक करना, नेवर ओपनिंग द बुक एट होम एंड स्टडी, एंड you say others are cause. Diseases come. You are the cause for because you ate wrong food. You did not take proper rest. Yukta ahara viharasya. Yukta chestasya karmasu. Yukta swapnava bodhasya. Like उल्लू की तरह रात भर जागृत रहो, धीरे धीरे all the pressures in the mind, in the body grow, they come out as diseases. So to go on eating wrong food and drink wrong things, slowly slowly it goes on troubling some part of the body. You are at mistake and sitting like a buffalo, never doing any exercise. Then all the proper movement of the body with all the blood, everything doesn't happen. That also become a cause for another dukkha. I'm just telling physical diseases I we invite and make others as the cause. घर में बना के खाओ. Instead of that, go and eat everywhere. Who makes it, how they make, we don't know, and suffer. So too, the wrong friends you have and get misguided by them, and you say they are cause. What happened to your akal then? Can't you be very careful in your life? After all, it is your life. When you want to be sukhi and not dukhi, and you must know how to become sukhi and not dukhi. ये जिंदगी तुम्हारा है. अभी बोलते हो मम्मी पापा को मैं इतना इंटेलिजेंट हूँ, बेवकूफ हो. Same thing Krishna tells to Arjuna in Geetha. Arjuna says I'm intelligent, so he goes on talking about everything and he cries. भगवान says ये आईना लाके अरे मेरे को तू रो रहा है और वो बोलता है कि तू वाइज है. A wise person cannot make himself or anybody miserable. That is the meaning of wisdom. Wisdom and misery cannot go together. Just like foolishness and happiness cannot go together. And we are in the second and first. Both are with us. No wisdom, only ignorance. Therefore, no happiness, only misery. है ना? And we want others to recognize I'm intelligent. Just because you got some rank, some marks, some project you could do, that's not intelligence. That's not wisdom. Any fool can do it if he studied it 3 4 times, or if he has got a God given gift of some sharpness of intellect. That's okay. ऐसे लाखों करोड़ों लोग आकर जाते हैं इस दुनिया में हर सेकंड में. The real wisdom is to know from the root what is the cause of misery and eliminate it, and know from the root what is the cause of happiness and doing it. So the papa, the sin causes misery. You should know, do what do. Punyam, the merit causes happiness. So keep on doing. The papa is troubling others, पुण्य is making others happy or serving others. इतना कॉमन सेंस भी नहीं है हमको, और बोलते हैं कि हम ये पढ़ा वो पढ़ा. देखो 2 PhD है, खिचड़ी बनाओ उस PhD का, करना क्या है, miserable fellow. So that is the meaning of this common sense thought today. The mind's mischief of taking us away from the root cause of problem, which is we and our misunderstanding only. How it does it? By pointing out a finger at others that they are the cause of my dukkha. They are the cause of my failure. Change it by the knowledge given now that you are there, therefore the problem started. So you with your ignorance is a cause of problem. You with your wisdom be the cause of solution. That's how the common sense thought. Thank you for your patient listening. Every day, one thing we are learning. I am sure that is adding to your maturity. Learn it. Never ever be without listening to such satsangs 2 hours per day minimum in this Kali Yuga. Otherwise, in these 2 hours also, the same nonsense which you listen, which you are listening in the other 22 hours, and then become more worst only. What we are taught is how to be negative, how to be extroverted, how to be bhogi, how to be selfish, how to cheat others and escape. This is not life, yeah. It's not wisdom. It's a Beokufia. But what we learn here in Bhaja Govindam or Hanuman Chalisa or Geetha are the correct knowledge. Man making knowledge, the world making knowledge it is. This art you learn and make yourself and make the world. Thank you. Come to Bhagavad Gita now. In Bhagavad Gita today, we'll see the 14th shloka of 7th chapter. That is one of the top quoted shloka. It is most important for doing the practice. Top 5 shlokas may you can talk it. Like the Sarvadhanman Parityaja is the ultimate shloka. Matta Parataram Nanyat is also ultimate shloka. Then the 10th chapter, 7th shloka, Ketam Vibhutim Yogam cha, that is a beautiful one. And the Ananya Shintayanto Mam in the 9th chapter, 22nd. After those 4, this will be the shloka. The 7th chapter, 14th one. Again, there are 18 chapter mein hai. 67th is there and 57th is there. Some are the beautiful shlokas. That way, and the 4th chapter, the last shloka, 3rd chapter, last one, 2nd chapter, the 11th one, which I quoted now, 2nd chapter, 47th shloka. These are all beautiful. Again, 3rd chapter, 30th one. I'm not just telling, I know what shloka I'm saying. I can chant, you can see the book. 5th chapter, the last one, 6th one, again, the last one. They're all beautiful. 18th, 8th also the last shloka. 9th one, the 4th and 5th. These are all beautiful shlokas. But among all those great one, the 14th verse of 7th tells us ki you surrender to God, then He will come as Guru and teach us wisdom. With that knowledge, you can cross the Maya. Okay. What is the whole topic here going on? Bhagavan told Abara Prakriti, Bhagavan told Bara Prakriti, Bhagavan told through them I am only are permeating everywhere, yet I am beyond. How to see me? Then I am giving you the practices. The 14 practices are told. After saying them generally or particularly, now generally Bhagavan said, in this world it is made up of 3 things. Satvika, Rajasika, Tamas. Through those 3 things I only am permeated everywhere. Next point he comes. You and I as human beings, deluded by these 3 gunas called as Maya, they are not able to come out of them to see me, the actual the God. And then how to come out of the delusion or the Maya? This is the thing. Mamevaye prapadyante. When you surrender. And what is the meaning of surrender? Today little bit, tomorrow little bit we will study. Because an important shloka it is. So I am every day telling you in the beginning what I am going to tell. Then I tell you what I have promised to tell. After telling, I am telling again what I told. 3 times I am telling every day. Do you listen? Do you understand it? Did you get that? So that the sincere, serious students don't miss this wisdom and don't miss to make their life beautiful for themselves and world at large. Every one of us should become exemplary positively, not negative. In that movie, you can see those 2 youngsters doing nothing, no job, no study, useless. Then the other mother with her child, बेटा पढ़ो पढ़ो अच्छी तरह नहीं तो उन बेवकूफ की तरह बन जाओगे. She gives the example of those 2 fellows in front of their face only. Do you want to become that example or the other one? See that boy who went to Gita classes and learned everything and became great. You also study and go to Gita, you will also become great like it. Example positive Baba. That's our goal. Okay. Let us chant. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Gita Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Hmm? Om. Mhm. 1 minute. So 14 श्लोका इट इज 13th वाला एक बार बताऊं कि त्रिभिर गुणमयैर भावैः एभिः सर्वमिदं जगत मोहितम्. All the people are deluded by the things in this world which are made out of these three gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. Therefore, na avijanati. They are not able to understand or know. What? Me, mom. Who are you? Ebhya param. Beyond these three gunas, avayam, imperishable. Then how do you know you? How to cross this Trigunatmika Maya? 14th sloka says. Okay. The 14th sloka words are Daivi Hyesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mam Eva Ye Prapadyante Mayam Etam Tarantite. So this is what is shloka. Today we'll chant it 4 plus 2. Then I'll tell you literal meaning, one or two things. More details tomorrow. Clear? Start. श्रीभगवानुवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मम माया दुरत्यया मम माया दुरत्यया मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते माम् एव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. श्रीभगवानुवाच दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. Literal meaning, I'll tell you. This shloka being very important today, tomorrow, day after. 3 days I will explain repeatedly. Same thing and little additions so that you know for whole life what is the meaning of Maya, what is the meaning of Sharanagati to the Lord, Prapatti, what is the meaning of going beyond it. Keep it in your background. Continue your life of your outer successes and all the achievements with the techniques given so far in our 6 chapters. When the time of your maturity comes, then you can take the stock of the shloka, contemplate on it, make use of it for your own spiritual growth. Okay, and not only for spiritual growth, even in the world also, all our problems, mistakes are only because our mind's confusion, which just now we thought, saw in our common sense thought also. All those mistakes and confusions in the mind put together all called Maya. All that haphazardness in our mind, confusions will go away when the Guru comes in our life and teaches. Guru will not come unless God sends us. God will never send the Guru to us unless we are devoted to the Lord. We are surrendered to the Lord. When you are devotee of God, you get everything from the God. When you surrender to the God, you get the Guru in life who guides you to reach to the God. These are the various things. In fact, this shloka, I can talk to you for 21 days. Every day, 40 minutes. That much is there in this shloka. 21 days minimum. दिया जाए मौका और भी. Okay. So, what are the literal meaning of each of the word? I'll explain then the sentences so that you grasp the gross meaning of this shloka. Then the deeper details we'll work on that tomorrow. So he says, Yesha means this, Maya. Maya, which is Gunamayi, which is having these three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. So these three gunatmika Maya, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, that is Daivi. It is not to be taken always as a negative only. It is Daivi, it is divine. If you rightly use it, it will help you to even reach to. So, Yesha Maya, Yesha Gunamayi Maya Daivi. Second, Yesha Gunamayi Daivi Maya Mama. It is mine. It is mine. Therefore, only when you come to me, by my order, the Maya will help you and doesn't trouble you. Therefore, don't go to someone else because it is Mama Maya. And if you try yourself to cross it, Duratya. You will never be able to cross that Maya and save yourself in the world as well as grow in yourself in spiritually. Then what is the way, sir? If this your Maya is divine, yet it is Duratya, cannot be crossed by our efforts. Is there no other way? There is a way. What is that? Mam eva ye prapadyante. To me only whoever are surrendering. Te, those people, etam maya, this maya ko taranti, they cross. Those who surrender to me, they alone can cross this maya. Like in that metro, when you put that card or anything in there, then the gate is open, you can go through. So too, when you show that ID card in the offices, touch kiya, scan ho gaya, you enter. In the same way, the surrender to the God is the key or the password to get opened up this maya and go across. Else the Maya will torture us. Maya is these three gunas. Tomorrow I'll explain what is Maya, what are its three gunas, what are its play in our life. These all will come in 14th chapter in exhaustive details, but not that much. Whatever is required relevantly, I tell you. Then how the Maya of these three gunas bind us also we say. Then with examples we'll prove how our efforts cannot help us. Then, what is the God? What is the surrender to the God? How the God surrender brings the Guru to in our life, and what Guru teaches us so that we come out of that Maya. This is how the big subject. Tomorrow, day after, 2 दिन में लगाऊंगा तो come and listen. So, in short, the essence of this shloka is the Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunatmika Maya is of the Lord and it is not devilish only, it is divine. It is our misrelation with it, a wrong understanding that we are caught by it or bound by it. We are bound by it by our murkhata, but we cannot come out of it by ourselves. We need the God and Guru's blessings that come when we do the Sharanagati. Therefore, Mamevaye Prapadyante. Prapatti means Sharanagati, means surrender. Whoever are surrendering to me, they alone cross the Maya. So that Eva word is important there. Mam Eva, Sharana Prapadyanti Eva, Te Eva. That Eva word, when you use it 3 places, it gives you 3 meanings. So all that I'll explain tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow and day after our this beautiful class. Okay. Thank you. Today we'll stop. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Daivi Yesha Gunamayi मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते भज गोविन्दम् अङ्गं गलितं पलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चति आशापिण्डं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि रक्षति डोक्रुङ्करणे नहि रक्षति डोक्रुङ्करणे. In fact, you all, the youngsters, become a group and thoroughly study Vajagovindam, and you can make some natak or the play with the background chanting, with background music or the explanation, and each of the shlokas meaning. You can make a small story of it and can enact it. It will be a great thing to communicate these sublime truths to all. Youngsters, with the help of children, they act very nicely. Children, youth react more, children act more nicely. तो लेकर ग्रुप बनाकर इन भजो गोविंदम का सार को अपना यूट्यूब में भी एक बनाकर यू कैन सेंड इट. Bhajagovindam, Shloka number 15. Hangam Galitam Balitam. When small child, make him a old man. Then he is walking there with the danda, and then still he is looking at the sweets and all, and his mouth is watering and looking at the mango and he's saying, so that way. Then the caption. Therefore, the desire wants, they won't end you, they will kill you. Instead of that, you change your desire from the worldly things to your own services, to your own career, to your own spiritual goal. इस तरह से each shloka you can give. Try that, my dear youngsters. God bless you all. Om Namo Narayana. Om दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः परमऋषिभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः गीतामात्रे नमः श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः वेदव्यासमहर्षये नमः. And congrats, salutations, and kudos to all our loving youngsters. Thank you.